you for tuning in this Sunday evening. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. There is no question that Dallas's Luka Doncic has captured league-wide admiration. Hall of Famer player and executive Jerry West said, "We are watching genius, a superstar who will go down as the best player in Mavs franchise history." Considering Dirk Nowitzki was there for a long time, Kevin, the praise from Jerry doesn't get much higher or from a loftier perch.
Indeed, something special, David. Thanks. And Brent, these teams boasting great depth. Many feel that's a hallmark of a great front office.
If you go back and you look, Kevin, at some of the teams that have made deep playoff runs or eventually won the championships, you know, that tinkering about bringing in a veteran or just one piece to make that next step for that one matchup or that one series, finding contributions like that up and down the roster, absolutely, that can make a difference.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then it's Marcus Morris. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. And for Dallas, inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Luka Doncic out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Hardaway for 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Nobody near Leonard. Nails the wide open jump shot.
Oh, no. Just don't let him get his feet set. Leonard has become a deadeye on the catch and shoot opportunities.
Porzingis, good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here is Morris. Passes it to Leonard. There's the 3. Rebounded by Hardaway.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls, and even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
And so he hits both.
Yeah, the versatility and competitive fire of Doncic is impressive. You can just tell this kid loves to play the game.
Now here's Beverly. Outside, George. Shot, high post. Powell pulls it in.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And here is Hardaway to the wing right side. Just 5 on the clock. Releases. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Here's George. Kicks it to Beverly. Morris, left side. Elbow shot.
A real struggle to shoot the ball in that first quarter.
Now the feed to Powell. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
George hacks a two-pointer. And again, no good by the Clippers. Dallas leading by 5. Here's Doncic. And another shot. Offensive rebound. And that one drops for him. Doncic has got 7 points.
And you want more of this from Doncic. He's good at reading shot trajectories. Love his aggressiveness.
Zubac the pass to Beverly. And again, no good by the Clippers. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the rejection by Zubac. To the paint, here's Morris. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you. Inside, outside, and in transition.
Doncic outside. Hits it from three-point range. 10 points for him.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
George finds Zubac. And here's Leonard. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Leonard's got his second bucket tonight. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Leading by 5. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Now coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
No, problematic or an Achilles heel for a lot of young bigs is consistency from the free throw line. Really hasn't been a problem for Porzingis.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Outside, George. The pass to Morris. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you see the body control. Morris taking the hit there, but still able to complete the play.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Finney-Smith passes to Porzingis. George against Hardaway. Porzingis trying to get free. Hardaway, no good. Clippers trail by 5. Beverly wide open. Misses the 3.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Porzingis to 2. They get the rebound. And the rejection by Zubac. 3-on-3. Morris passes to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Down low. Shot clock at 6. And it's George finishing it off.
What awareness there from Kawhi, waiting for his teammate to break free and then finds him.
Right side, Porzingis. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Beverly finds George. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Now, here's Zubac. No points in the game yet for him. To the inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Marcus Morris has raised some eyebrows in the last couple years, just being a much more efficient scorer.
And last season, Marcus Morris is named one of the hottest on the trade market.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in Marcus Morris's offseason a year ago. A lot of contenders looking to add him to the roster. Handshake deal with the Spurs, switched to the Knicks, and then eventually traded to the Clippers. So grab your musical chair and try to find a seat.
Free throw good from Morris.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a little. Surprising, given that Morris is a solid shooter and a pretty good defender and rebounder.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Reggie Jackson's checked in for Patrick Beverly. And Morris drops them both. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys. There are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players.
Find the lane.
Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Dallas. Clippers trail by 4. Outside Leonard. Outside for George. Good on the three-point shot. George has got 5 points so far.
A lot of points coming from Paul George from the three-point line over the past couple seasons. The D has to play out on him, and that creates the space.
Brunson, good, and the assist goes to Doncic.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Porzingis.
And the versatility of Paul George's game, elite defense and rebounding, steals and deflections.
When you think about Paul George moving to several teams, yet still having the impact on both ends of the floor, I think that is a telltale sign that you have an elite talent in Paul George.
That's good from George.
And with Paul George, it's pretty awesome. You get the whole package. You get great scoring, you get good playmaking and rebounding, you get a defender with active hands. And there's a lot of things about Paul George that can elevate everything you do to have great team success.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. And then for the Clippers, Ibaka comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's Kennard in for Leonard. Now, here's Doncic. 13 points in the game. They grabbed their own miss. Cauley Stein's shot is good.
Talk often about physicality of bigger players. Cauley Stein, one of those guys who fits into that category.
Inside, here's George. The Mavericks pull it in.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Cauley Stein dishes to Doncic. Offline with his three. Clippers trail by 3. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That is his first foul of the game. J.J. Redick's checked in for Doncic. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Rondo's checked in. Outside, Redick. Latrey bangs home the trifecta. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Well, J.J. doing a great job deciding on that pick and roll play with what to do with the basketball. Deceptively crafty when he gets in that set.
Now here's Jackson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside, Redick. Another 3 for Dallas.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Cauley Stein with the defensive effort.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
2 shots. Foul. 2.
The Mavericks have not yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for the Clippers. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Rondo against Brunson. Ibaka goes in, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
And the defender overcommits a little bit. Ibaka too quick for him on that move. Earns a trip to the line.
The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
A free throw drops for Ibaka.
And what's interesting about Ibaka, he's played basketball internationally ever since joining the NBA back in 2008. In fact, he won a silver medal with Spain in 2012.
Second free throw, no good. Mavericks leading by 8. Pass to Cauley-Stein. And stolen by Cousins. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
So difficult to defend Ibaka inside the length, the improved strength, and he's one of those bigs who doesn't mind going to the line.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. 6-point game. Pass to Richardson. Clock at 6. Rebound by the Clippers. And here we go. Fast break. Cousins has got it. The shot's good from Kennard.
Well, this is where Cousins' size helps him to have a passing window to find open teammates.
Richardson the pass to Kleba. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Brunson. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Kennard the pass to Cousins. It's hauled in by Richardson.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
And they'll keep possession. Cauley Stein against Cousins. Now here's Cauley Stein. Defense is right there. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
You can't be too physical with Cauley Stein. He never backs down from the contact.
The Mavericks have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Cauley Stein.
Some potential still left in the tank here for Cauley Stein, who is seeming to gain more and more confidence and knowledge about how to go about his business over the course of an 82-game season.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Burks is checked in. Cauley Stein hits them both.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Outside Rondo. Lobs it up for Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
And the slithery agility of Ibaka. Not many guys can go up with him to stop the catch and dunk.
Richardson outside. And there's Burke. That's good on the assist by Richardson. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Kennard kicks to Ibaka. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
At times in his career, Ibaka has looked out of control when forced to finish through defenders. That time keeps his poise and reaps the benefits.
The free throw drops from Ibaka. 36 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Now here's Burke. He's covered by Rondo. 23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Cousins comes over to help. Burke dishes to Richardson. Over Rondo. Feeds it to Cauley Stein. Kicks it out to Richardson. Another 3 for Dallas.
The evolution of Josh Richardson is going to be very exciting for this organization. When he's sinking the catch-and-shoot jump shots, look out.
And And so it's Dallas in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this. Earlier tonight, we spoke with Paul George about how they've integrated all the talent on this team. Greg, that last point is key. This team plays lockdown defense.
And that's a big part of their identity. Most teams talk about being well balanced. This team lives it.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. We've got Ibaka, Luke Kennard out there with Rajon Rondo. Then there's Batum, and it's Cousins in at the center, locking down the middle.
Looks like Josh Richardson is always seeking a shot, this time looking for contact as well.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. that wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Cousins, no good.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Kicks it out to Richardson. Trying to find Burke, gets it to him. He gets that one.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Morris outside. Pass to Cousins. Here's Kennard. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Powell comes in for Cauley-Stein. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Richardson. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for the Clippers. Up top, Burke. Defended by Beverly. Shoots off the step back. The rebound by Ibaka. Clippers trail by 10. He kicks to Beverly. Back to Ibaka. The pass to Beverly from outside the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. Powell's got his 5th rebound in this one. They get the rebound. And he can't bank that one in. The Clippers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Here's Cousins. And he banks in the layup. Cousins has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Los Angeles.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Redick finds Burke. Over Beverly. The putback, it doesn't go for him. So the Clippers will take it the other way. For 3, Mavericks with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
A guy who just continues to earn more minutes. You know, Finney Smith is tough, and Greg, he is effective.
He seems to become a better rebounder every year, more efficient. He'll take charges, commits hard fouls, and I don't think we've seen his ceiling. Finney Smith is a guy you can win with.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
A different look for Dallas. Porzingis is checked in for Redick. And Doncic is subbed in for Burke. And then for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Cousins. Leonard comes in for Serge Ibaka. And George is subbed in for Kennard. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
George against Hardaway. Second chance shot. Rebounded by Hardaway. Hardaway has got 4 rebounds now tonight. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul. Clippers trail by 13. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
And Bones, he stands just 6'1", but Patrick Beverly rebounds like a forward.
The fact that he's going to bring it mentally, GA, I mean, that's the huge advantage. I think if you're in the opposing locker room and you know you're going to get on the floor, Patrick Beverly is going to be right in your jock for every minute that you're going to be competing against him.
First free throw is good.
I think Patrick Beverly, for the entirety of his NBA career, is really going to embrace the role of being the villain. Has no problem with it whatsoever.
Both free throws good from Beverly. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Doncic passes to Powell. Porzingis high post. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Porzingis playing with some heart now, never giving up or into the defense, muscling through that difficult shot.
George against Porzingis. George, no good.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
So it's the Clippers now. The Mavericks making the shot. Leonard, no luck.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Basket, good. Powell's got 4 points this quarter.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
And Beverly kicks to George. Over Hardaway, and George gets it to go. George has got 9.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Pass to Powell. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Brunson's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Reggie Jackson's checked in for Patrick Beverly. Now, here's Zubac. He's still scoreless so far in this one. High post try. Misses off the right iron.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
And it's sent back by Leonard.
And that's the thing we know about Leonard. As a defender, on the ball, off the ball, he's rarely out of any play.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul. And a five-star recruit coming out of high school, Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the second round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Powell. And GA, even when he did arrive to the NBA, it took Powell a while to latch on.
You know, traded a couple times in his first year. He was assigned and recalled 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. Finally found a home in Dallas. Everything turned around from that point forward.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Clippers trail by 17. Jackson passes to Zubac. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. Mavericks with the rebound. Hardaway has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Jackson passes to Zubac. Back to Jackson. George looking over the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
That straight line drive there from Paul George. You love to see him get in that attack mode. Let's see if he can cash in now at the line.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. The first one falls.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And both free throws good for Paul George. Dallas leading by 17. Brunson the pass to Kleber. Some nice passing here by Dallas. George against Hardaway. And the rejection by Zubac. Here's Leonard. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Leonard's got 7.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Powell finds Kleber. Now Hardaway launches it. Morris with the rebound.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
They retain possession, and they're able to recover, and he makes that one. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Runs in the pass to Kleber. Now here's Powell. Shoots a 3. It's Reggie Jackson with the rebound.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on. And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
And here is Doncic. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. Powell against Zubac. Doncic passes to Hardaway. From past the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
Tim Hardaway Jr. with the ball on the floor there. Very decisive to get in there on that move. Brunson
against Jackson. Pass to Leonard. The tray. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter. Outside, George to the middle. Here's Leonard off the left rim and out. Mavericks leading by 15. Hardaway with a wide open look. Again, the Mavericks score.
I feel like Tim Hardaway Jr.'s role is to be out there and gun away, so ready to shoot that time.
And the Clippers call time here.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Josh Richardson comes in for Hardaway. And then for Los Angeles, Ibaka comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's Batum in for Marcus Morris. Jackson finds George to halt the run. It's rebounded by Dallas. Richardson outside. But they get it back.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession.
Passes it to George. Down low. Jackson passes to Ibaka. Outside for Jackson. George trying to break free. Jackson misses. Mavericks leading by 17. Cauley-Stein with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. The shot by Cauley-Stein, no good. The Clippers shooting a measly 26% in the second quarter. A three from Leonard, buries it from three-point range. Leonard's got 13.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
Kleba kicks to Doncic. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense from Ibaka. And so Ibaka will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 14. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein. Burke, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Ibaka, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Richardson gets a wide open look. His three-pointer's off the mark. Clippers trail by 14. Three-pointer. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got 8 rebounds in this game. That's good from Burke on the assist by Doncic. He's got 6.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Oh, Leonard in position. The shot, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Fast break, Dallas. And Burke has it in the corner. Offensive rebound. Here's Cauley-Stein, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Cauley-Stein's got 6 points.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
Rondo passes to Batum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Batum brings length and a versatile game to his spot on the wing, and his defense always a big asset for this team. He's the kind of player that everybody needs to have out there, kind of a glue guy.
It's his first trip to the line.
And at the charity stripe a season ago, he didn't miss many, 90% on the year.
Free throw good, Nicholas Batum. Mavericks making a switch here. Redick is checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Kennard's checked in. Both free throws good from Batum. Dallas leading by 16. Here's Burke. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Batum. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first free throw of the game.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line, just a shade under 90%.
And he makes the first. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Mavericks. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Mavericks leading by 14. Burke looking over the floor. Great D that time from Rondo. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Dallas has the edge here at halftime. They lead by 14. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
And when Luka is feeling it, you're in for a long night. Such a clever player on the offensive end. He's been toying with defenders and finding ways to score.
And Shaq, your take on the Clippers.
They didn't show enough toughness in the paint on D. When you're getting dominated in the post, it sets a bad tone. You always want to win that physical battle in the area. Otherwise, you wind up with a score like this. I don't believe I'm watching this.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Now you can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Willie Cauley-Stein is out there with Powell. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Finney-Smith in at the three, the small forward. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with.
Hardaway Jr., a great athlete, spotted a seam there and just attacked the defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Here's Doncic after the Clippers pick up 2. Top of the key, Porzingis. Over Morris. They get it back. Doncic. A beautiful reverse layup. Doncic has got 20.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Now here's Beverly. Outside, George. Here's the 3. And Patrick Beverly good for 3. Beverly's got 5 points so far.
Now this is huge. If Beverly's out there and is behind the arc knocking him down, the offense is going to crank up.
And Doncic gets it to go. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's Beverly. 5 points in the game. Here's George. And yes, it's good. George has got 4 this quarter.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Doncic against Beverly. And Luka Doncic again from deep.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
And Beverly kicks to Zubats. Beverly with the ball. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Finney-Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. The feed to Powell. Misses from close range. Clippers trail by 16. Zubats the pass to George. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Great anticipation there. Porzingis in the right spot and throws that one away.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Clock at 4. Here's Beverly. Uses both hands to slam it down. And so here is Dallas. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Doncic feeling it out. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You just never know what Doncic is going to do. I mean, which is one of the reasons he gets the defense to foul it.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good. DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Zubats. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 15-point game.
And you see Morris aware of his surroundings, getting a good jump down court.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Leonard. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
Here's Beverly. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I feel like Beverly plays sort of this out-of-control chaos game, and it gets the defense to get sloppy. They did so there.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute.
Take a break.
You know,
Take a
he's
break.
a guy that shot
Two
below
shots.
70% last season.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Beverly. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. To the paint. Here's Hardaway. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on George.
He's a decent scorer, and Hardaway can get it going, so he draws defenders' attention and gets the call that time.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And the first one drops.
A fearless shooter and a remarkable dunker. Tim Hardaway Jr. is such a valuable rotation guy that you just want to have consistent effort from. And I think he's reaching that level now.
Hardaway hits them both. Clippers trail by 15. Right side Leonard. And that's a foul. Called on Dwight Powell. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Outside Leonard. George with no one around. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. George has got 7 now in this quarter.
And in a player empowerment era, no greater power move than Kawhi Leonard's last year. Fresh off a Finals MVP with the Raptors, he signed with his hometown Clippers and compelled a trade for Paul George.
Think about that 14-month run where Kawhi Leonard made his way to Toronto, a team that was on the cusp for many seasons. Goes there, wins the MVP and a championship for the Raptors, and then ends up in his hometown of Los Angeles to try to do the same for the Clippers. Now that's getting it done and writing your own story.
First one falls for him. Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Dwight Powell. Hardaway hits them both. Clippers trail by 14. Now George. 18 points for him. Over Hardaway. George, no good. Cousins against Porzingis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 16.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Now, here's Doncic. And he has 28 points for the game. And the dunk by Doncic.
Creative at finding ways to just cut inside there. Doncic, a guy you must keep your eyes on.
Los Angeles calls timeout. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
Here's George. He's got 18. There's the pass to Leonard. Morris outside. Beverly against Brunson. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game. And the Clippers making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Hardaway against George. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. George has got 9 points now in the quarter. Doncic against George. And Doncic gets it to go.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
George, that's a two-pointer. Kept alive. Cousins off target at the rim. Mavericks leading by 16. Pass to Brunson. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. They get it again. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Brute strength right there as he gets to the inside and scores.
And they double up Doncic. It's on target from the high post. Doncic has got 34.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Cousins finds Jackson. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. George passes to Cousins. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
And you'd like to see more of this from Marcus. Attack that offensive glass and generate some points outside of those set plays.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 34. Here's Porzingis. Excellent D there from George. Clippers trail by 14. Pass to Jackson. Shoots. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. A different look for Dallas. Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Reddick comes in for Doncic. And it's Richardson in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Cousins. Batum comes in for Morris. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for George. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Patrick Beverley. Jackson misses. Mavericks leading by 12. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Always nice to see Porzingis take some strides and get to that kind of glide.
LA's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Kennard with the ball. And it's Richardson picking him up. Hangs. And Kennard lays it in. Good. Kennard's got 8 points.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. Off target with the open look. Outside Rondo. Ibaka drawing the double team. Brunson against Rondo. 6 to shoot. Batum inside the three-point line. Can't nail the jumper. And here's Reddick. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Passes to Brunson. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And the Mavericks making a change here. Burks is checked in. Now the pass to Kennard. Rondo looking around. That's in, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Kennard.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Boy, Greg, there is a lot to like offensively for Luke Kennard.
I tell you, he can shoot it. He's a crafty finisher and really improving as a passer. The question mark is the defensive end. 6'5" in height and wingspan, not elite tool, so he's got to get by on his instincts and his anticipation.
Batum, good.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Burke, the pass to Porzingis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Porzingis showing a little strength down low that time. You can't get upset at the D for being physical with him on that play.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
That free throw good from Porzingis. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. And both free throws good for Porzingis. Clippers trail by 12. Here's Kennard. He's got 10. 18 feet out. The shot that time not on target. Now here's Burke. He's tightly guarded. Dallas no good that time either. LA's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Kennard's shot is off. Mavericks leading by 12. Down low. Here's Porzingis. Good. Porzingis has got 12 in the game.
And you can see Porzingis a great job as a big to run the floor and help get that 3.
Here's Kennard. Here's Zubac. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Burke can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 12. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. A shot by Batum, no good. Here's Reddick. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Just insane length and leaping ability. Ibaka can reject shots from anywhere on the floor.
Back to Richardson. 6 on the shot clock. Porzingis kicks to Redick. Outside Batum, and that one good. Batum's got 4 points this quarter.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Redick, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line, just a shade under 90%.
The free throw drops for Redick.
It feels like J.J. Redick has every part of this game buttoned up, especially when it comes to getting high percentage and quality shots.
Now here's Rondo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Can't give separation to Porzingis, especially with his size. That's a nice touch there.
Kennard against Redick. Now here's Kennard. Guarded closely. Shoots over Redick. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Mavericks lead by 14. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th, Ibaka is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Luke Kennard. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Zubac in at the 5 down low. And here's Leonard. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
There's a quiet intensity that Kawhi Leonard brings to both ends of the floor, a defensive menace, and it's amazing to watch him just how disruptive he can be when he's guarding the 1, 2, 3, or even 4-man and messing up offensive scheme.
Now here's Richardson. Redick surveying the D. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Leonard the bounce pass. Zubac, that's good.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Now here's Richardson. Looking to get it going. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Can't go in soft. You got to have intention when you go in there on the glass, and Porzingis wanted to beat everybody to the ball that time.
Here is Rondo. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Mavericks with some changes. Mike Powell comes in for Porzingis. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Burke. And the Clippers making a change here as well. George is checked in. Now here's Rondo. Zubac trying to break loose. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Luka Doncic.
And Rondo playing with great energy right now, putting the defense in some very difficult spots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Mavericks. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Marcus Morris is checked in for Serge Ibaka. That one is no good.
Yeah, when Rondo gets motivated, and we've seen that now for a good stretch, he's as valuable as it gets.
Richardson, good.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Now here's Rondo. Here's George. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Richardson.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Craig. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Patrick Beverly is checked in for Rajon Rondo.
1 shot.
Mavericks leading by 14. Richardson attacking. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Now here's Beverly. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. The second effort, and Zubac puts it in. Zubac has got 11 points here in just the second half.
He has still not missed a shot. Where would they be today without it?
Richardson attacking. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
Man, sometimes there's dunks and then there's mean dunks. That was a mean dunk.
Leonard looking over the floor. They get it back. No good. That's just his first miss in 7 shots. The Mavericks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Good on the bucket. Richardson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's got to pay better attention to Richardson, one of the better shooters on the roster. This time, he gets it done from the mid-range.
Here's George, and George with the stuff.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Doncic against Beverly. Doncic, no good. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 14-point game. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Finney-Smith. Kicks it to Richardson. Morris with the rebound. Clippers trail by 14. Fires from 18. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Finney-Smith's got his 8th rebound here tonight. It's Powell on the wing. Doncic passes to Powell. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Richardson. And Powell, no good on that one. Clippers trail by 16. Short. That shot misses. Great D that time from Hardaway. Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Kleba. Some nice passing here by Dallas. 5 on the clock. Here's Doncic. Goes back up. Goes up again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. Clippers trail by 18. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And that one is good from Zubac. Zubac has got 13 points in the second half.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
And it's good, 2 points.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
And it's Beverly missing. Mavericks leading by 18. Hardaway with it. Leonard picks him up. Doncic with the bucket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Powell. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Pass to Leonard. Fades. George. And it's George finishing it off.
Yeah, I'd be aware of Paul George, especially when he's that close. How about that throwdown?
Passes it to Doncic. The offensive rebound. Kleba, no good. Clippers trail by 20. Now here's Beverly. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Well, how about Patrick Beverly showing you at a point guard he can still get up?
Dallas shooting it well here in the fourth quarter. 50%. Hardaway kicks to Powell. Kleba with it. Outside Hardaway. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
A nice shot by George.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Beverly against Doncic. They shoot again. Hardaway, no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Down by 15. And Leonard gets it to go.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Patrick Beverley.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Porzingis is checked in for Dallas. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Zubac. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. His point to them was that they put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. And he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by the Clippers.
Porzingis with the steal, and Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. And Doncic throws it down.
Long arms and some quick hands that time. Some good awareness as Porzingis just kept moving.
Inside, here's George, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Doncic against Beverley. Feeds it to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
A great feed, and that assist gives him a triple-double. You gotta love that kind of player, able to get it done in just about every facet.
Now here's Leonard. Morris. That shot no good. Nice D from Porzingis. Mavericks leading by 14. George against Hardaway. Lock at 6. Up top, Doncic. Over Beverley. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Hardaway against Leonard. To the inside. And the dunk by Doncic.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
And Morris throws it down.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Free throw good for Morris. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Now Doncic. Floats one up, and the layup is good. Doncic has got 44.
And already in his career, Doncic displays a remarkable amount of pro moves, including that floater right there.
Now here's Beverley. He dishes it to Leonard. Pulls up. Rebounded by Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Mavericks.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Luka Doncic.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
Here's Doncic. Another shot, and no problem from Powell as he finishes at the rim.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And the Clippers have possession. The Mavericks making the shot. And here is Doncic. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy